What up, Instagram? What time is it? 7:50? We're supposed to take off at 3:30. So here we are, 4 hours and 20 minutes later, and we're not anywhere close. We're just crushed here. I'm about to go sit courtside next to Drake. Stuck here in Toronto, but I gotta get home.
Yeah, I call GaryVee. Know you gon' get me at best buddy. Shit, damn, ain't no hot box if we got jam. Yeah, we scram in that limb, in that Ventura. Yeah, hit on the back of the yeah, then I'm passing it, yeah, for her, I'm my Gucci slide.
What time do I have to be at the place?
So you start the meet and greet at 12:15. So right now it's 11:20.
Oh, 12:15. So maybe I should just go to, where do you want me to go?
It would be most ideal for you to just go to the event.
Okay.
Greg and the guys are going to meet right there. You're all going to walk in together. You get a little time in the green room, and then you'll do the meet and greet.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Cool.
God on the shoes, I'm packing on Bible, and for the millions, I can.
How much Q&A can I do? Is there mics in the? Yeah, set that up. Okay, Q&A is like, yeah, get as many runners, or
for
it will work.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you keep up on it?
I do it
I know that, but how do you do it?
because it's important.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like asking you know what you just asked me? How do you brush your teeth? How do you shower? Like, to me, being a contemporary communicator has always been and forever will be the singular power. Muhammad Ali's greatness was not in the ring. Muhammad Ali's greatness was outside the ring in understanding how to manipulate the media of the time. Muhammad Ali understanding that he needed to be best friends with Howard Cosell is far more brilliant than anything he ever did in Zaire in the ring against George Foreman. It's why he was such a great boxer. The same way that Muhammad Ali rope-a-doped George Foreman in Africa, he rope-a-doped society when he was doing something extremely not popular and became a legend. If you look back at anybody we know, Gandhi, Ali, Martin Luther King, if you really look carefully at people that we speak about, they understood media. They did something else, an activist, an athlete, a songwriter and performer, but what they really did was understand media. And that's what I understand. And so, to me, I would give up anything else for it professionally.
Yeah.
And that's what's so interesting. I think people hear, that's why I kind of started with the word social media. People hear social media and they think in business terms and in life, but like just keep it narrow. They think of it as a sprinkle on a cupcake. I think it's the batter. And that's the punchline. So how do I keep up with it? It's a prerequisite for my ambitions. About to go on stage here at the real estate conference. A bunch of people in there, a lot of energy. I'm pretty excited about it. It's also, thank you. It's also first day of the NBA Finals, which is in Toronto today. So the energy is super huge, and I'm excited about it.
Please welcome GaryVee.
Yep.
And when they really bullied me a couple years ago, I deleted my account with
Makes sense.
people, and they just took away my business at that time.
Yep.
And I got started again, and I've grown a great following again, and have great sales coming in, and they've started up again.
Okay.
Do
you understand that that is their issue, not yours?
I do, but it's I struggle being vulnerable. It's very difficult to deal with people spreading, anonymously posting lies and rumors because they are trying to ruin your life.
So listen, let me tell you something about the market. The market is incredibly talented. You are over analyzing their inability to not know the truth.
You mean the market?
The net market. People leave comments on my all the time and always did too. People spend their whole life because they're hurting. People love to tear down things out of their own pain. You have a human or two or five or whoever this group is most likely a very small group of 1 or 2 people who are so hurt.
It's their life mission.
But you,
It's hard to feel it.
I'm gonna try to help you. They have no say. Any person that believes their anonymous lies is not a piece of business that you want anyway. Got it? There are plenty of people who believe certain things about me, and that's lovely, because there's 7.7 billion people, and even if I keep crushing it in perpetuity, I will never get to even a fraction of it. Whatever you're losing from those pieces of have zero impact on your upside. You just don't see it that way yet. Listen to me, if every single person in this room believed it, it's a drop in the bucket in the market. By the way, the second you stop giving it love and attention, the second it stops getting interesting for them. You're giving them the leverage. When you realize you have 99.999999999999999% of the world to focus on, they will get real quiet after you stop giving. Hey guys.
Taking a selfie quick?
Real quick, guys, I'm gonna miss my flight. I'm so sorry.
Listen, you're awesome.
Thank you, brother. Da можно.
Come on, man. Gary's got to catch his flight.
You got a pen?
Yeah. Cool. All right, let's go.
I don't have a minute. I'm gonna miss my flight. I'm so sorry. Let's go, Caleb.
My bucket list.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you.
When's your flight?
Like in an hour. It's gonna be tight. All right. Let's rock and roll.
Here. Go this way to get into the train, if that's cool. Is that okay, Caleb? Yeah. Can you do a
Here.
rap?
Yeah, that was cool and interesting and intense and fun, and there was some good content. We gotta run, Caleb.
Yep. Thank you very much. You go ahead. I'll meet you there. All right, bye. Like got canceled, and now we are just.
Might have to be an 8-hour car ride.
Like you thinking like rent a car, or car service? Gotcha. Forgive me for asking, but do you want a mic?
No.
I figured, yeah.
If we have to drive 8 hours to New York,
If I told 17 or 18-year-old Caleb that he'd be stuck in the airport in Toronto with Gary. You're up. GaryVee, right? Oh my god. What's up, man? Alex. Have a good one.
You too, bro.
What are you doing in Toronto?
I had a speech, then we got on a plane. I was supposed to be home 2 hours.
Oh my god. I'm sorry to bug you. Have a good one.
Take care. Mike me. The banana stand, the banana peel stand. We're ghetto around here. You see that, Caleb? What? The banana stand, the banana peel stand. We're ghetto around here. GaryVee, do I need good equipment? No, use a banana peel. What up, Instagram? What time is it, 7:50? We're supposed to take off at 3:30. So here we are, 4 hours and 20 minutes later, and we're not anywhere close. Crushed here. I'm about to go sit courtside next to Drake. Stuck here in Toronto. But I gotta get home. I gotta get home. That's the reality. Too bad, because I literally would have gone courtside tonight and flexed on everybody. Yo. Oh, Harwood wants to come in here? See if we can get Harwood. Oh, it's the man. See if Ryan Harwood, CEO of Gallery Media Group, which runs 1:37 p.m. and Pure Wow. There he is. And by the way, real quick, can we all agree that this man is ridiculous? He's attractive, right?
Attractive man.
He's super attractive. Ryan, you're extremely attractive. Caleb, you see Caleb? He's like so attracted to you, bro.
You were accurate in what you said there in terms of self-esteem is why we didn't need to do drugs when we were younger.
Right, we didn't care what all the other. See, you were super popular. I was popular in a different way. Like you played in such rarefied, true popularity air, but you were still able, because of your own self-esteem, to not do things you didn't believe in, even if very pretty girls or very cool guys wanted you to do that.
What's in here? Ooh, compound. You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
What's in there? You got to have conviction for that.
Ryan, am I the most confident man you've ever seen?
I think Caleb is.
I agree. Ryan, actually, this is fun to have you here. Now we're business partners. We were friends before that. Not. I don't want this to be. I'm not trying to get some compliments. I'm trying to think about this audience. What thing can you tell everybody here that you, even as a friend from the outside, who was closer to me than most of my audience, like maybe had a perception on, and then when you got on the inside, you saw a version of it, and what did you learn from that they can learn from that? What is a very good piece of, not advice, an observation, now that you're super under the hood? What do you see that maybe I don't even see as a slight insight that might help somebody here take that next step, because they take for granted what I say, but you've actually seen it in real life? What do you think of?
Yeah, what I think of is, what I've noticed that you do, which is super interesting, is that you really, when you talk about, you like to talk about tripling down in your strengths, leaning into your strengths, etc. What I've noticed is that you do that to such an extreme, in the sense that you want to always play where you have passion and where you enjoy things and where your strengths lie, and you really do push off things. You have no interest in the things that you don't have fun doing, which is why you're kind of always on a high, and why you always have that energy, and where you're able to always be excited about what's going on, because you just don't pay attention to the things that you just don't want to, and you hire people around you that might be skilled in that, or whatever it may be. But it's funny, I think a lot of people probably hear you talk on the internet, and they're like, yeah, it's all good in theory, but is that really practical for someone to live that 24/7? I always considered myself an incredibly positive person, but I've never seen someone live what they preach 24 hours, 7 days a week the way you do. I preach a lot of positivity stuff, but it's still very difficult for me to maybe live up to those standards at all times. You literally are the epitome and walking example of everything you preach at all times, which is bonkers. That's pretty bonkers. So anyone that says, this guy, he says he does this, but he doesn't, and I just kind of giggle and laugh. I'm like, yeah, but he does.
but I don't know if you saw that. I pinned Roddy's comment. He wants to know if you're taking a poop. I want to tell everybody who's watching right now, Rodolitz, who's pinned in the comments, and Ryan have been best friends from birth. I mean this. Back to seeing things that get you excited. As I got to know these guys maybe 7-8 years ago, their true friendship actually excites me and inspires me, and I love your guys' friendship. I really do. All right, I gotta go. I love you. 1:37 p.m. Everybody follow it. I'll answer your question. I will. I have an 8-hour. Bro, I got canceled here. My flight got canceled in Toronto. So I was either gonna sit courtside, game 1 just now, but I have a huge family thing tomorrow morning, so I'm about to take an 8-hour drive from Toronto to New York in a couple minutes.
How are you not staying in Toronto for the finals?
Because I got a big thing tomorrow.
Got a big thing tomorrow. Shout out to Jay Rosenzweig.
Who I probably would have been sitting with tonight if I could have stayed. So, all right, see you. All right. I'm gonna get settled. I got a lot of catching up to do. That was fun, man. The 301 now item memories is amazing. I love you, Iraq. You too, Dust. I love all of you. See you later.
For the ride. At the border almost.
have his?
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
I need you to lower your rear window, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then do you have some lights you can turn on so I can see everyone?
Yeah.
Alright, you just the driver?
Yes.
Okay.
Short little ride. Thank you so much.
Obviously doesn't have to be anything elaborate, but could we close out the episode real quick?
So